When you go out to meet with potential clients, there are certain things that you need to do within the first few minutes if you want to make the sale. The first thing is that you want to be prepared before you show up. Research the potential client as much as possible. You should be very familiar with their current web presence. Do they have a website or not? Do they rank well in the search engines? Does their website have any problems that need to be addressed? What kind of business is it? What is their main product or service? Knowing as much as possible about the business in advance will help you tremendously during the meeting. Be sure that you arrive early for the meeting. Don't make it your goal to arrive on time. Make it your goal to arrive 10 minutes early. If you try to make it on time, then you will surely get stuck in traffic or something else is going to hold you up. If you make it your goal to be early, then those minor obstacles that normally cause delay will no longer be obstacles. So be sure that you always arrive early. Dress appropriately. Most small business owners dress casually, so it will be okay for you to dress casually as well, unless you're calling on a business where you know the owner dresses more professional. Just keep this in mind. It is okay to overdress, but you most certainly should never underdress. Always dress as well as or better than the person you are meeting. When you meet your potential client, be sure to smile, make eye contact, and have a firm handshake. Now, I'm sure you've heard before that people begin to form opinions about you within the first few seconds of you meeting them. A smile shows that you're glad to meet the person and that you enjoy the moment. However, don't offer a fake smile because that comes across as being nervous. Simply smile when you first meet the person. Smile whenever they smile, and smile when the situation warrants it, such as during a humorous moment. Make eye contact. People who avoid making eye contact come off as being nervous or afraid. So force yourself to make eye contact with the client every so often. However, don't overdo it. Don't hold eye contact for an uncomfortable or awkward amount of time. Imagine that you're having a normal conversation with a friend as you talk. Just be aware of yourself and notice that if your eyes are looking away, ask yourself, is it because you feel nervous? If it is, then force yourself to make eye contact again. Offer a firm handshake. Please don't offer what is called the limp fish handshake, where you just stick out your hand for them to take it as if you're giving them something. No, you want to take their hand and shake firmly. That doesn't mean squeeze their hand as hard as you can either. A firm handshake shows that you are confident in your ability, which helps establish trust. So be sure to have a firm handshake. Finally, you want to make friends with the client. You see, people do not buy from people they don't like. So you want them to like you, but be careful. You don't want to come across as being fake. You should have a genuine interest in the person and their business. So how do you make friends quickly with a potential client? Well, the quickest way is to show interest in them and offer genuine compliments. Glance around their office or store and notice anything that the client may be showcasing about themselves or their business. You're specifically looking for items such as family photos, trophies, art, things like that. If you see a bowling trophy sitting on a shelf, ask them about it. You could say something like this: "So you must be a bowling pro." They'll respond with something like, "Nah, I won that in an amateur league." And you could say, "That's pretty awesome. I can never get my score above 200. So how do you guys do that thing where you make the ball curve? I can never figure that out." And then you let them talk. You basically are carrying on a conversation, but within this conversation, you're making it about them and what their interests are. You see, everyone's favorite subject is themselves. People like to share their interests and accomplishments with others, so you need to be a listening ear for them. Do this and they will like you instantly. But a word of caution here, do not be fake about it. Be genuine. Show true interest in them and their story. Also remember that you are here for a business meeting, so you have to control the timing. This friend-making phase should last somewhere between 5 and 10 minutes. Then you need to move on with your presentation.